Hello guys and welcome back to Repórter Yázigi. Today we have these special girls here and introduce yourself girls.
I'm Mara, I'm from Mexico.
And I'm Brianna, I'm from the United States.
Okay, so girls, what are you doing here in Chapecó in Brazil?
We are doing the Rotary International Youth Exchange program, and I live in Chapecó. I'm doing my exchange here in the city.
And I'm doing an exchange in a city that's really close, but I came to visit her, so that's where I'm.
What is the name of the city?
Abelardo.
How long have you been here?
So we actually arrived in Brazil on the same day, on the same airport, and we've been here 9 months.
9 months. Okay, so what was the first impression when you got here?
I don't know. When I arrived in the airport, I had my Rotary Club and the Rotaract Club and all my host families there. So I was very overwhelmed. I didn't speak a word of Portuguese. And I remember one of my host moms, she was asking me how my flight was and asking the question over and over again. I was like, I don't know what you're saying. But I was just looking around the city. I was like, this is where I'm living. This is so much different than where I'm from.
It was 2 days on being on a plane.
Yeah.
Like switching planes and staying at airports a lot of hours. And then the 2 previous nights before I left, I hadn't slept because I had my going away party. And the very last night because I was crying from so that was like 4 days without sleeping and traveling.
Wow.
So I came here and I was tired, like really, really tired. And my host family was like showing me things in Chapecó. First they were like, let's go to the mall, let's go do the shopping. And I was just like, okay. But I was really tired and I wasn't really paying much attention. But afterwards, I guess I was kind of, I don't know, I was a little bit intimidated because I didn't know the language and I didn't know how to communicate.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks that Spanish and Portuguese, I think they are very similar, but they're not.
No, it's definitely something else. Like, before I came here, I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother taking Portuguese classes because, you know, like, I'm probably gonna understand everything. And then I'll just, like, hear and I'll learn it, like, in 2 weeks probably. And then I came here and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna learn this language.
What am I doing here? I want to go back to my country.
Yeah, because it was like, I remember my host parents, like, speaking to me and I would just be like, what? So,
tell me about the food.
Here it's staple on rice and beans and meat. And it's missing some different spices. They use a lot of salt.
Salt.
And salt.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I wish we could have some black pepper. Like, I like black pepper a lot, but I know a lot of people, black peppers is really strong for them, so they don't.
I don't think so, to be honest, I don't think so. I think it depends.
When I first came here, I thought Brazilian food did not have flavor. Like,
really?
Yes, like I felt the food in my mouth and everything, but it just tasted like nothing because, and even the non-spicy things, we use like a lot of seasoning, like she said. And so, then I got used to it and I really liked it, the Brazilian food.
So, girls, what do you think that you have learned in your exchange?
For me, I think I learned a lot to appreciate everything that you have back home. Because for me, like before I left to Brazil, before I even thought about doing exchange, I constantly was just like, you know what, I can't wait till I'm 18 so I can get out of the city, get out of this town. I hate it, there's nothing to do here. But then actually doing it kind of put this in perspective of what was home to me, because I was living in a place where I was the fish out of water. Like I was the weird person. Like I was not weird, but you know, I did not fit in properly into this place. And when I get back home, I'm definitely gonna appreciate much more what I have there than I did before. So I think that's one of the lessons
So deep.
Yeah. For me, I learned to be more confident. Like before exchange, I remember me having to do presentations in front of my Rotary Club. And I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I had difficulty talking, you know. And like I've been here in Brazil, and I've been to a lot of different high schools here in Chapecó, and I've done presentations in Portuguese. Even though my Portuguese was terrible, I had help from the English teachers, but still it was very, very difficult. But then I started getting more relaxed and more confident as I was doing these presentations, showing these students about America. And now I feel confident enough to go in front of a group of people and speak Portuguese in front of them. So I know that when I go home, if I do presentations in English, I'm going to be way much better, because if I can do it in Portuguese, then I can definitely do it in English. Of course, I'm more independent. I'm by myself. I'm not by myself, but I'm without my family for the first time in my entire life. And one thing my host mom told me, which I've been realizing myself, is I'm very realistic. Like if I'm very adaptable. If there's something that we plan and then plans change, and I'm okay with everything. Like I work through it, and my host mom actually said that about me. I guess that's just one of the things that I've been learning about myself.
So it has been 2 great days with you here, girls, and I'm sure that our students have learned a lot with you. And thanks very much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been great.
Great.
And can you say something in Portuguese?
Oi, eu sou Mara do México. Eu já tenho 19 anos, estou morando aqui no Brasil por 9 meses e eu estou gostando muito do Brasil.
Oi, eu sou Brianna, eu tenho 16 anos e eu moro... Oi, meu nome é Brianna, eu tenho 16 anos, eu moro aqui em Chapecó, eu estou fazendo Rotary Youth Exchange e eu gosto muito do Brasil, eu estou já 9 meses. Meu português não é muito bom, mas eu conversar com pessoas não.
Assim. So that's it for today, guys, and I hope see you next video. Okay? Bye.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao.